You had a pretty busy summer. How many cities, did you keep track of how many cities you were in this past summer?
Not really. I'd probably say around 10 to 12. I had a few events in the same city, so kind of doubled up on events.
How about the opportunity to play with some of the best players in the nation to prepare yourself for the next level?
It was great. It was a great honor just to be invited to those events, but met some great people. They're all great talents, and I just had a great time with it.
Well, yeah, I got it. So they have announcements or not?
No.
Okay, all right. As far as, looking at what you were able to do over the summer, was there one thing that stood out in your mind? Was it Petco or anywhere in particular that really stood out in your mind?
Both the All-American games were great at Petco and at Wrigley Field in Chicago. All the top talent. It was another honor to be invited to that, but every event that I went to was just great.
You had a couple of other kids from this area that were part of some things this summer, too, and that speaks volumes about the quality of baseball in this area, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. Chase Vallow from St. Thomas More, Handsome Monica over at St. Paul's, and Caleb Roper attended some of the events, too, over at Rummel. So, there's talent everywhere, but it's good to see some homegrown talent going to those events also. You
committed to LSU as a sophomore. That doesn't happen that often. Talk about that process. You obviously were pretty sold on them very early.
Purple and gold is always a dream come true when you live in New Orleans. So they're the first ones to come knocking on the door, and you're not going to pass up that opportunity. So I grabbed a hold of it, and I'm glad with my decision.
I know you've been there several times. There's no better setting in college baseball. Best attendance in the country, fantastic facilities, best league probably in the country.
Yes, sir. New facility, great coaching staff, great players, national contender every year. So I'm just excited to be a part of that program.
You had good numbers last year as a junior, and yet I know you, and I know you felt like you could have hit better and produced more, average-wise and otherwise. You guys got to the state tournament. I know you were disappointed with the way it ended. Talk about what you expect your senior year.
Everybody has their on years and their off years. Unfortunately, high school is only 3 or 4 years, so you got to make the most of it. I had a great year last year. I can't complain about any of that. We had a great team, but we have a great team this year, some young talent coming up, and we're going to try and do the same this year.
About your expectations, you guys got to the tournament last year. Clearly the goal is to win it all.
Of course. Every team's goal is to win it all. And, we have a bunch of guys that were on that team, so we're going to have some experience. Hopefully we can make it to that point again, and we don't get any stage fright, freeze up, and we can just play our game in the tournament.
Final thought, what did you find out about yourself playing against the best competition in terms of your strong points, maybe what you need to work on going against the best?
I had a pretty good idea of what I need to work on, but you always have stuff to work on, make your strengths better and your weaknesses your strengths. But it was really humbling. You see a lot of the great talent, and it kind of humbles you a little bit and makes you realize you have a lot of work to do.
Where do you see yourself position-wise at the next level?
Hopefully on the left side of the infield, staying at shortstop. There's been talk moving to third base some, but as long as I'm on the field playing, I can't ask for anything else.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it, man.